Boyhan, 4 minutes.
Firstly, again, I want to welcome Minister Daly to the House. I issued this commencement some time back, so I suppose there are two aspects to it. One is about the primary eye care report, and that's been published, so I don't need to dwell on that, and to thank the Minister and the Department for issuing that. It was long awaited, and I think people are studying it. The next part really was the definitive lists in relation to the cataract waiting times, because they're enormous. And we've heard anecdotal cases and suggestions about the numbers. Well, I have the latest numbers. I made contact with the National Treatment Purchase Fund this morning, and the numbers are quite shocking. We clearly have a major crisis in the whole area of ophthalmology. And just to share some figures with you, this very day there are 36,581 people on the National Treatment Purchase Fund list for the outpatient specialities. 36,581, with the longest waiters, the ones that are 18 months and over, is over 5,500 people. And they assured me this morning that they could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And it's very interesting, Minister, you might take this back to the line minister. The National Treatment Purchase have a format in reporting, and clearly it goes from 5 months, and all the way up to 18 months. But after the 18-month category, there's no category. And I think there's a lot to be said for extending the 2-year category, 3-year, 4-year. We need to find out. The National Treatment Purchase mandate is to treat those waiting longest for treatment. I think that's really important. And then just to share with you on the stats for the inpatient case specialities, there are a further 13,000 people waiting for inpatient treatment, of which 825 are more than 18 months. So this is ophthalmology generally. It's not all cataracts, but I'm advised that a very high percentage of those people are cataracts. What's really disturbing for these people who are waiting, this 36,000 on the outpatient, many of them haven't been seen, ever seen. They have never met with a consultant to have a full eye assessment. And time is everything with your eyes. Time is everything with your health, as you well know, Minister. So really, I am concerned. One, I'd like you to share your knowledge, the Department's knowledge today, of the exact numbers that are on the cataract list. How is the NTPF being mandated to ramp up its capacity through funding and resources and beds, and many of these are day procedures, to deal with people who have cataracts and who cannot see? And I think it's a very simple measure, and it could be ramped up with very little intervention. So, Minister, I suppose there are 3 points. Really, 1, the lists. 2, can we look again at how ophthalmology is reported on the National Treatment Purchase Fund's database, so we can see specifically cataracts, take them out of the general ophthalmology figures and see how many are there. But I think that's really what I'm trying to say, Minister. There is a crisis. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed fast, and those who are waiting for substantial years without an assessment is simply unacceptable. And I'd ask that you would bring it back to the Department and see, can you put in specific measures to ramp up an initial assessment for everyone who presents and has been referred for an ophthalmology procedure. But thank you.